Hanoi's tourism department inspectors have identified the two foreigners who were cheated with JAWS paper as change as Spanish, and not French nationals as reported earlier. The tourists told the inspectors that the Cyclo driver, using sign language, had demanded 3 VND 500, 000, $22. Notes from them after an hour's Cyclo drive, and they had paid up in order for him to leave them alone. Earlier reports had said that the Cyclo driver had demanded VND 600, 000 for the ride, and returned VND 900, 000 in JAWS paper, which is usually burnt as offerings for deceased relatives in Vietnam. Miguel Angel Fernandez Lamelas, one of the two tourists, told inspectors on Friday that the Cyclo driver, identified as Nguyen Van Chinh, was not the one who had given him the JAWS papers. The Cyclo driver's response to the allegations has not been revealed, with the case being investigated further. Lamelas said he and his girlfriend had arrived in Vietnam for a short holiday on July 15 and took a Cyclo ride of the Old Quarter in Hanoi the next day. At the end of the ride, the Cyclo driver used sign language and took the 3 VND 500, 000 notes from the foreigners, who were given no change. It is said that the normal rate ranges between VND 100, 000 and VND 300, 000 per person per hour. During the Cyclo trip, they stopped to buy some hats and were given VND 440, 000 a change. Later, after having dinner at a fast food restaurant, the Spanish tourists continued catching a taxi to get back to their hotel in the outskirts district of Gia Lam, around 8 kilometers from downtown Hanoi, and they gave the taxi driver a VND 500, 000 note. The tourists said the taxi driver had given them some change, but they hadn't noticed how much it was because it was dark. They said it was the first time they were visiting the country, so they were not able to distinguish between the real paper money and JAWS paper. It was only a day later, when they used the money to pay Hugh Phuc, another taxi driver, that they realized they'd been cheated and given JAWS paper. Then, Phuc shared the tourist's story on his Facebook page, prompting tourism officials and police officers to step in. A tourism department representative said this was only initial information from the foreigners. The police are expanding the investigation to identify who gave JAWS paper to the tourists, the representative said. Hanoi welcomed more than 3 million foreign visitors in the first half of this year, up 26% from a year ago. The video is sponsored by Cientronic.com,